Hello. Remember when I made this video? Or that video, not this video. That video? Well, this video is essentially the same as this video. Or that video. But in this video, I'm gonna go one step beyond what I went in that video. Which is gonna make this video seem much better than that video. And this video is gonna seem kinda silly compared to this video. And if you don't remember this video, meaning that video, there's a link down in the description where you can go check out this video. That video. And if you want to rewatch this video after you finish watching this video, then the link will be down there for anybody that wants to watch that video. Either way, I say go watch that video, but wait until you finish this video. Anyway, let's get on with this video. Normally I would bring a lot of small stuff to a craft fair because it seems to me like the big stuff never sells, but I procrastinated and I didn't get ready for this, so in the last 3 days I decided I'd make this table base to go with the top that I made a long time ago. Luckily my dad, my mom, and my sister all had stuff that they could put in my booth to help fill it out. To make these legs for this tabletop, we're going to use a compound miter cut, which means we're going to be setting the miter on this saw and we're going to be setting the bevel. For these legs in particular, I set the miter of my saw to 22.5 and I set the bevel to 15. By setting this fence on my miter saw, I'll be sure that all my cuts are the same length. I knew I had a 3-inch thick top for this table, and most dining room tables are anywhere between 28 and 32 inches tall, so I made these legs 26 inches long. I made my first cut on the 4x4 and then slid the 4x4 straight down so that your two cuts end up parallel with one another. Does that make sense? I think I'm very good at describing these things. Just use these videos for entertainment maybe. Once I had all 4 legs cut, I needed a stretcher to go side to side for each set of legs, and for that I was going to need a 22.5 degree cut because the legs lean in this direction at 22.5 degrees and they lean in that direction at 15 degrees. These are some rough descriptions. I came outside and laid out these legs on a sheet of plywood. I'm using that 2x6 right there to mark the height of the stretcher on the right hand side of these legs, and then I can flip it over and make sure that the height is the same height on the left hand side. Now I'm just tracing around this set of legs so that I can lay my other set of legs right on that piece of plywood and they will match up perfectly. And here's where I made a mistake. I drilled into these legs to put screws in and I drilled straight down instead of drilling at an angle. And if I went ahead and put these screws in, they would have shot out the bottom of the stretcher 4x4, as you can see.
Ooh, that's bad.
But I just went back and re-drilled the holes.
That's good.
This isn't a big deal because I'm going to be painting these legs, but the holes were a little bigger than the dowels at this point, so I had to use a little bit of wood filler. I went ahead and did the second set of legs, as you can see right here, and then it was time to cut the stretcher that'll connect each set of legs. Now this cut is a 15 degree angle cut because that is the angle that the legs lean in. This is not as confusing as I'm making it out to seem. I'm so bad at describing this. Just go outside, play with your miter saw, and figure it out. I picked up these really long screws from my local hardware store and used them instead of cutting any sort of half lap joint or anything like that. Once I have my stretcher on, I put these boards across the top, which will give me a way to screw the base to the tabletop. And then I wasn't sure if this was stable enough, so I added another stretcher along the top and these 45 degree angle supports. And look at that. Super sturdy. That thing is not going anywhere. Then all that was left was to glue in all these dowels, cut them off, give the thing a quick sand, paint the whole thing black, sand it back, add some poly, and we got a rustic base for a cool top. Before I headed to the craft fair, I had one last thing to do. What are we making?
A boathouse.
A boathouse?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Nope.
I'm ready.
Yep.
That was easy.
And all their hard work paid off because Papa bought both of them. Thanks, Papa. Alright, today's the day. We went to the craft fair, we set everything up, and unfortunately we didn't sell this table. I put a lower price on it than I normally would. I even tried something different, raising the price slowly throughout the day as a threat. Didn't work. But I brought the table home and I put it up on Facebook Marketplace, and I got offered a custom job doing a table right away. So in the future you might be seeing a table video a lot like this video. Not this video, this video. Actually, yeah, this video too. So that video, this video, and that video will all be pretty similar. But I'll try to make them a little different from one another. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one. Later.
Bye, see you again, and have a good dream.